I'm going to make a German-inspired salad using some knackwurst. Now, usually when you use German sausages, you just put them in some bread with some sauerkraut, maybe some tomato sauce and mustard. But putting it in a salad like this is a really great alternative, and it's a really filling salad. Now, before we poach the knackwurst, I need to get onto the pearl couscous. So into a pot, I'll add a splash of olive oil, about a tablespoon. And I like to toast the pearl couscous off first because it gives it a lovely nutty flavour. So I'll measure it out. We want 1 cup. Pearl couscous is just like couscous, but a larger size grain. So you just want to constantly toss that for a few minutes until it changes colour. Now the knackwurst. I love these because they're flavoured with some European spices and they're naturally wood smoked. And there's a few ways of preparing them. First of all, you could just eat them as is because they're completely cooked. You could grill them on the barbecue, or you can do what I'm doing, which is just poaching them in some hot water. We're just warming them through. You don't want the water to be rapidly boiling because they will split. So make sure the water is just at a gentle simmer, just like this. And then we'll pop the sausages in. Okay, now you can see how fast this toasts. We've got a lovely golden colour on it. And in with our stock, this is just vegetable stock, 2 cups of vegetable stock. Turn that down. Lid can go on, and this is going to cook for about 15 minutes or until all of the water has been absorbed. For a quick dressing to go with this, a German-inspired dressing, 1 onion. In fact, I'm actually going to use half of this onion, and I like to grate it to give this dressing a bit of a pungent flavour. So half of this onion is plenty. And we'll gather all of that onion into a bowl and all of the onion juice in there too. Some seeded mustard, about a tablespoon or so. Some sour cream. Now the sour cream is going to act like the oil to this, so we don't need to add any oil. And then for some zing, of course, a little vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar, so we'll mix that together. Done. For some sweetness, raisins. We'll add a small handful of the raisins, roughly chopping it, running our knife through them. That's great. You can add that to the dressing. And some fresh herbs, parsley, 2 or 3 sprigs. And I always associate German food with dill too, so we can add some of that, stalks off. And we'll finally chop. Done. Nice, generous big handful of freshly chopped herbs can go in. We'll just finish cooking off the pearl couscous, poach the sausages, and then we'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, let's check the pearl couscous. All of that water has been absorbed. I just want to check that it's completely cooked through. Yum. I love pearl couscous. Fantastic. So we're going to take it off the heat, and I'll add this pearl couscous to our sour cream dressing. The sausages, I've sliced them into rounds, and we can add them now too. And the textural element to this is the walnut. So we're just going to roughly chop these walnuts. A nice generous handful, roughly chop them. Ideally toast them first too so they become extra crunchy. Okay, that is it for our salad. Now I'm just going to give it a really good toss to coat everything in that sour cream. This is a salad that's best served warm, but you could also have it cold too. And because we added that pearl couscous when it was warm, it's brought out the flavours in everything else. So I can smell that dill and the parsley, just delicious. All right, nice generous bowl. This is definitely a hearty salad. It's going to keep you full for a while. And by all means, you can change up the ingredients. You could add potatoes instead of the pearl couscous if you like, but I kind of like how it absorbs all of that flavour. A little extra dill to make it look quite special. That is my German-inspired salad. Maybe one of those appropriate dishes to have closer to Oktoberfest, maybe? Why not?